Welcome back to Cityline. With me, I have the musical duo of Tacoma. I kind of wonder sometimes if the two of them have like little invisible handcuffs and they go everywhere together, because it's rare that you see them apart. That's how dedicated they are to their craft. I'm talking about, of course, Tacoma Concert Band. Please join me in welcoming conductor and artistic director of Tacoma Concert Band, Gerard Morris. Hello, my friend.
Hello, Amanda. It's great to see you again.
It's great to see you too. God, it feels like it's been centuries since I've seen you.
I know, it's been way too long, and I'm hoping that we can open that studio back up sometime in the future so that we can actually see each other in person.
Well, yes, rumor has it that will be after the first of the year, but well, I'll tell you what, as soon as the comfy couch is back in business, you two are going to know about it. Bring also into this conversation this amazing man, Morris Northcutt. You are the principal trumpet player, as we would say in high school, you were first chair, and conductor and also artistic director of Tacoma Concert Band. You are president of the board of Tacoma Concert Band and their principal trumpet player. See, I'm so flustered. Okay. Welcome back to Cityline.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. You know, there can only be one maestro, so I'm okay to be principal trumpet. Okay with that? But thank you so much for having us. It's always fun to see you and chat with you.
Well, right back at both of you. So first question, how was your Thanksgiving? Gerard, how was it?
Oh, fantastic. I spent it in Seattle with a very small, intimate group of friends, very safely. And it was just wonderful just to be connected.
What'd you have for dessert?
Pumpkin pie. It's absolutely my favorite. I can't have enough. This is my season.
I love that. Okay, and Morris, you and your beautiful wife and your two children, how did you guys celebrate Thanksgiving?
Well, you know, it's always smothering the bird first, right? You do that first thing in the morning, and then it's great from there. It's all downhill after that. We had a great time, and a small gathering, and a pecan pie. Of course, you have to have, or pecan, depending on what part of the country you live.
Boy, you nailed that pecan or pecan. There you go. So question for both of you now that we've talked about food, because we always have to. Gosh, you know, I was just talking with Gerard before you came on, Morris, about who would have thought that this part of COVID would be the hardest. And there was an 18-month period when Tacoma Concert Band wasn't able to meet in person, which I can't even fathom, this close-knit family not being able to come together and to create off of each other's shared energy. What was it like coming back together for the first time? And Gerard, you take that, and then Morris, tell me how the rehearsals have been going. So what was it like, Gerard? Was it just laughter and tears and hugs?
Yeah, Amanda, thank you so much. A wonderful question. It was wonderful to come back, and we did so very carefully. The board and I worked together following state guidelines and mandates, and also information that was provided from national research that was done as part of CBDNA. I was part of a consortium that's put together to determine what was safe for wind players, for band, basically. And so we used all of this information to determine how we were going to come back. And so basically we came back kind of like time release capsule, if you will. We came back in sections first. Our sectionals started in September. And we would just see one section at a time to reacclimate to being together in a space, because after being apart for so long, it can be challenging, and there can be some, some unknown, some fear involved with that. But once we got going, everybody was excited about coming back. People who weren't comfortable had the chance to forego the season with their seat still intact for next season. And we wanted to make it clear to everybody that no one's spot was in jeopardy. And I'm happy to say, though, that most of our members did choose to come back. And once we were together, there was a lot of laughter and there was a lot of smiles. And so we did that over the course of 6 weeks in sections. And then finally in mid-October, we met for the first time in, like over a year and a half as a full ensemble. And that was, I don't know, electric. And I'll say this, they've never sounded better. These musicians, they understand. The most amazing thing was, as we heard every week, was just like even better. Their improvement was so inspiring to me. And we had a short talk about it in rehearsal one time. And one of the members said, it's because we understand how precious this is. And when it was torn away from us, we don't want to take this for granted. We're going to work even harder and rededicate ourselves to become a concert band, so that we can never take this for granted again. And so it is really, really special. It's a terrible time. I wish it weren't happening, but if we can find the flowers in the ashes here, it's that like people have perspective and they really, truly love creating art and making music together. It's been amazing.
It sounds like it. And so the challenge for you, Morris, is how do you take all that energy and keep it focused? Because we all come out of this time saying people are the most important connection we can make. I would add music to that. So did it make it any easier?
Well, I can't really, I just know that everybody was incredibly focused that first rehearsal. They were focused on the goal, which was to make music for people. The energy was electrifying. It was magical. By the way, I'll step back just a minute there. The part of the protocol was we required vaccination. So 100% of our band members are vaccinated. We still did all of the other protocols, masks and whatnot, but we're 100% vaccinated. So that was a little bit, that was a relief too, took a little pressure off, and we just had a lot of fun. And he's right. I will say though that Gerard also was very careful about setting some realistic goals and expectations of the band, knowing that we've had this time off. So he was brilliant in that way. I mean, yes, the band members were very well prepared, took it very seriously, but he also understood those goals. And so it's been right all along. It's been great.
I love that. Just love that. So without further ado, I wish I had one of those drum rolls. Gerard, tell us about the holiday concert program coming up.
Yeah, it's going to be really, really fun. We're playing music from basically all different it's a multicultural celebration is what we're calling it. And we have celebration music, basically holiday music from many different places throughout the world. And we're bringing this music together to try to, reunite our community and invite people back into the Pantages Theater. And there's going to be a lot of things that people have heard and recognized, some of our all-time favorites, but there's going to be some things that are lesser known and that we're looking forward to introducing our audience to. And I'll just say that this is absolutely one of my favorite programs I've ever given to the band, because everything is so special, because it's about celebration, it's about connection, it's about family, it's about community. So we're having a really great time with this program. And so we can't wait to present it on December 11th to our community.
I love that. And I have sat in the audience of that concert, and it has something for everybody. When I say everybody, I mean 3-year-olds up to 93-year-olds. It has something for everybody. Let's talk about what our audience can look forward to in the 2022 year of this season, Gerard.
Yeah, so really quick, there was 2 more concerts this season. We're doing our traditional Sousa Spectacular concert in February, which is a la the famous Sousa band. So there are soloists on this program, vocal soloists. Morris will be playing a cornet or trumpet solo. We'll also be featuring one of our flutists, our principal flutist, actually, Teresa. And it also has, your typical, you expect some Sousa marches, but also some other really, really gorgeous music, beautiful ballads, a wonderful, rousing opener, and a thrilling closer that I have planned. I don't want to give it away just yet, but it is going to literally, people are going to leap out of their seats when we conclude the finale. And then the final concert of the season is titled One Hand, One Heart. And this is music, once again, about connection. In this theme, we're focusing on relationships, so famous relationships. So this program is going to include selections such as the symphonic dances from West Side Story. So, you know, our modern day Romeo and Juliet. I have some other pieces planned that are that fall right in line with that. The Beatrice and Benedict Overture, which is a famous Shakespearean play, and this is the Berlioz Overture to the opera that he wrote. So we're going to open with that, and there's going to be a lot in there. That concert will also feature our student soloist winner this year.
Which is my next question.
Perfect.
Morris, tell us about that student competition. So, because we talked about it last time. So, where are we with that?
Oh, actually, we had a fantastic turnout. You know, to be honest, from a personal standpoint, I really wasn't expecting much, just because of the state of our schools with some virtual and kids being less interested in playing. But we have several applicants from euphonium, trumpet, tuba even, and they're all from all over the region. And so we've got a healthy panel of students that I'm really excited to offer someone the opportunity to join us on the 23rd of April.
I love that. And if that wasn't enough new news, Morris, tell us about, there's been a change in ticketing this year, because this is all about people getting tickets after they watch this. So what do we need to know?
Well, we are, our tickets are available through Ticketmaster. With the change in management, we're going through Ticketmaster. The advantage we have is that the city has a long-standing relationship with Ticketmaster. So that's allowed them to lock our prices in for at least 3 years. So our patrons are not going to see a change in price. As a matter of fact, we have really pretty much the most affordable tickets across, you know, the RAOs in terms of, you know, just, we're talking $20 for a ticket, an entry-level ticket, to up to $34. So great prices.
Absolutely.
We want people there.
So last question for both of you. What are you most looking forward to this concert season? Let's start with you, Morris.
Well, I feed off the energy from the audience, and I miss that terribly. You know, I joke around a lot about me being sort of antisocial. So what was so bad about COVID, right? But the reality is, I need people, and I've done just a few performances outside of Tacoma Concert Band, and having the energy of the audience, it's like a breath of fresh air. It's like, yes, this is why I play. And so I'm so excited to have the energy of our audience, the students that are going to be out there as well listening. And so anyway, it's going to be so much fun, and that's what I'm excited about.
You are a vessel. I swear you are, Morris. What about you, Gerard? What are you looking forward to for this holiday season?
Well, this holiday season, I'm just looking forward to spending a lot of time with family and friends, whether it's online or in person. You know, we're still in this pandemic, and we need to all be very careful. And I want to urge everyone to go and get vaccinated.
I second that.
And, you know, so we can just stop the spread. That will help mitigate some of this awful virus that we're dealing with. But, you know, I'm really looking forward to just the connection with people. And then, you know, for the rest of this concert season as well, I'm just really looking forward to my continued work with the ensemble. The musicians are giving their hearts and souls to their music making, and it's just a thrill. And I can't wait to see where we go. They literally show up every week, more improved than the week before, like I've never known before with them. So I'm really looking forward to seeing where we go the rest of the season. And then, as Morris said, our audience, our patrons, we miss you so much, and we can't wait to share with you what we've been working on. So that's it.
I love that.
Yeah.
Major love and thank you to both of you for all that you've done to make this holiday season so much better than last year, but still also COVID protocol safe. Happy holidays to both you and yours and your families. And once we're back on the comfy couch, I think there needs to be maybe February, March, April kind of reunion with the three of us. Deal?
Deal. Absolutely.
All right.
Fantastic.
We have much more to come on Cityline. Don't go away. We'll be right back.